times tonight, Stafford, but that's 4 I think I've mentioned so far, and your beautiful wife Antoinette. It's great to have you here. Chelsea and Dan are here with the kids as well, along with Sharon and Steve Shaw. I think many of you know exactly who I'm talking about tonight. Some of you may be new to our Nationals, may not recognise those names, but we've got some special things to say about them tonight, of course. When I think about my time in water skiing over, decades now, I don't really think about one performance, one person, one ski site, and things in ones. I think about, really, when I look back and think about it, it's family, it's people, it's you, it's the people in the room. And I think of your generation, Stafford and Sharon and Steve and Antoinette, of all the people and families involved in what you've done. And I'm sure over the years, of all of your achievements, though, what's drawn you back to our sport over those years is the people in this room. And Stafford, I'm going to talk about you tonight. I'm sorry, Sharon, if we're not doing ladies before gents, but Stafford has been the chairman of TWSA up until December last year for 11 years. Of course, that's not just what he's done within the sport over decades. I've known Stafford for years and years. His contribution, his building of what he's done, his kids, family, what Antoinette and everybody has done for our sport is immeasurable. I'm proud to say this week, actually, we settled on a property as a division, Tournament Water Ski Australia, a small commercial property in Adelaide, with cash that our division purchased, and it was all thanks to that gentleman over in the room and the money that he's raised over the last 11 years to get us where we are, that we have an income generation that can put back into our sport for our teams and our people in our room. So, Stafford, what you have done for our sport, as I said, I find it difficult to really put into words what you have done. But before you come up here, I would like to invite your beautiful daughter Chelsea to come up here and say a few words. Chelsea, of course, was a champion in our sport. She's a mum these days, but she was an Open World Championship team member, Open Women's champion here, and her 2 brothers are not here with us tonight, but I'm sure she's going to say some lovely words on behalf of everyone in tournament water skiing and your family. Thanks, Chelsea.
I hope you enjoyed your time at Nationals, and congratulations to everyone who skied. If you didn't achieve your best results, I hope you still managed to walk away with a smile, because what an achievement it is just to be here. I'm here tonight to talk on behalf of TWSA, all of you and our family, to say a huge thank you to my dad, Stafford Scott. Dad has been the president of Tournament Water Ski Australia. For 11 years, and in this time he has achieved some pretty incredible things for our sport. Dad has put in countless amounts of hours to ensure that our sport has had growth and continues to develop for all of our junior skiers. In particular, our junior skiers. He has been running ski schools in Australia for over 15 years. This has included the organisation of skiers, coaches, payments, boats, fuel, site and driving, and of course convincing the Tutorials to do all cooking. Dad has also introduced things such as judging clinics to build the capacity and strength of Australian judges, introduced membership packs to increase growth, started the Bequest Fund, improved the Australian Policy Book, introduced scholarships for junior skiers, introduced the Stafford Scott Trophy for the state with the most significant growth each year. He has been successful in significantly increasing the financial situation of the TWSA, and finally spent hours in the boat slalom judging, just to name a few. He put together a quality board of people, and together with them he was able to achieve the above. I personally have seen the time and effort that Dad has put into the sport, including receiving emails from him at 2, 3, 4 and 5 a.m. to the board saying he had the thought of something new. For most, it may not take a lot of time to put together a newsletter, but for old mate who types with one finger, it does take him quite some time and patience. But he always did this in a timely manner to ensure everyone was kept up to date. For now, Dad is stepping down as president to spend quality time with his family and forever growing grandchildren. Dan thinks we're done, but I'd like to give Pop one more grandchild. We thank you so much for your hard work, passion and dedication to the sport we all love, and we look forward to seeing you make a comeback when your grandchildren start skiing. Thank you.
Stafford, we've got a little something for you, and I know you're going to come up here and say a few words as well. So, Folks in the room, if you please stand up and give this gentleman a big rousing standing ovation for everything he's done and achieved in sport over decades. Thank you so much, Stafford. Before I hand over to you, that jacket you're wearing there, that looks familiar, that jacket, and there's actually an outline there where there was a pocket there, Antoinette, that had something on there. Was that a chairman's pocket? Where's the pocket, mate? I don't... It's a funny story, actually. Antoinette rang me during the week last week, and she said, "Grant, I'm concerned. And she got home from work, and there was Stafford with the tournament chairman jacket on, just wandering around the room, and Antoinette said, "Stafford, what are you doing?" And he said, "Well, I might have to wear that to the Nationals presentation night." And Antoinette said, "Grant's the president now, what are you doing?" Anyway, he's got the jacket but no pocket, so I gather the pockets come in the mail. Thanks, mate. Mate, thank you so much for everything you've done. As I said, I find it difficult to put into words everything you've done over the years, and you've put a platform for our sport and what we are as a division to leaps and bounds for the future. So thank you so much. Thanks, mate.
Thank you, Grant. Thank you, Chelsea, for all the kind words. And I'd like to thank everybody within the tournament, all the skiers, the families, everybody who have been around for the past 11 years that I was chairman. It's been a wonderful journey, and I couldn't have done it without a couple of people, or a number of people, but certainly my wife Antoinette, who has been by my side. We've actually been running, Chelsea said 15 years, but we actually have spent nearly 25 years running ski schools around Australia. And she was with me the whole way, and without her alongside me, I couldn't have done what I did. So thank you to my darling wife, Antoinette. Also, I'd like to thank the boards that I've had over the past 11 years. Surrounding myself with great people has made my job a hell of a lot easier, and it was a pleasure having you by my side and serving the community of all our water skiers. So thank you to all those board members over the years. Now, in particular, I would like to thank one person who has spent 30 years in our sport, and there's not too many people that can say they've served our community of skiers for 30 years. But Sharon Shaw is one of those people. She was my secretary for 11 years, who made my job so much easier having her alongside me. So I'd like to ask Sharon if she could please come up on stage, because I've got a little gift for her. Now, Sharon, on behalf of Antoinette, myself, and the TWSA, I would like to present you with this gift. And when you wear this gift, I want you to think of all the wonderful times and years that you've had in the water skiing community, and thank you very much for everything you've done for the sport.
I don't know what to say. I want to thank Stafford first, because Stafford made my job very, very easy. Just a little bit, yeah. He made my job much, much easier. And then Bruce, he made everything easy for everybody. And all the people that I've been with on the committees have been fantastic. The skiers are fantastic. I'm going to miss it. I don't know what I'm going to do, but somewhere along the line, maybe something will come. Okay, thank you. And Lisa has taken over from us.
So thank you everybody. I would like to make one announcement while I have the stage, and that is to our President, TWSA President, Grant Van. On behalf of Water Ski and Wakeboard Australia, I would like to give this gift of appreciation to Grant. Grant was President of Water Ski and Wakeboard Australia from 2014 to 2020. Many of you wouldn't know that, but he was President, as I said, and he did an absolutely unbelievable job looking after all the divisions, not only tournament, but all the other divisions. So on behalf of Water Ski and Wakeboard Australia, I'd like to present him with a... So thank you everyone, enjoy the evening.